Hello everyone. We're going to talk about some common things I've noticed while I review people's swim videos, and I just want to touch upon three of those. Just hopefully you find that useful. To start with, the first thing I notice is people lift up their head too much while they try to breathe, and we tend to breathe every 2 or 3 strokes, so that's a lot of inefficiency we're trying to build into the swim stroke. So what I've noticed mostly is when people are breathing out, they're not tilting up just to take the breathe in, they're lifting their head, which automatically means as soon as, imagine this is the head, you lift your head, your feet sink, there's a lot more drag. So the key thing there is to make sure that while we are getting this head up, just tilt, breathe in, head back in. No need to lift our head up, which automatically makes the legs sink, bit of momentum loss, more drag, and every 2 or 3 strokes you're putting a lot of effort to each time get into a good position, then again into a slightly bad position because of your head coming up and then going through. So key thing, just a little bit of tilt, go through and then breathe again. So that's number one. Second thing is the kick itself. Noticed a lot of people too much bend in the knees, and kicking makes a lot of splash, a lot of water splashing around, but definitely doesn't get you the necessary propulsion to push you forward. So the key thing is to just not too stiff, just stay relaxed, little bit bend in the knees is fine, and just kick and try to keep your feet a lot closer as opposed to much wider. So just some light kicking, but not too much bend in the knees, and that will make sure that you get enough propulsion, just keeps you more streamlined and you can get through the stroke. Third thing, hand entry. Obviously in terms of entering, I've seen a lot of people get their hand out primarily from the side, and they're almost fully stretched out before it enters the water. So the whole idea there being get up, enter in, glide through and stretch inside the water so that you can get to stretch through. So while this hand is stretching, the other hand is really going through forward. So what I'm seeing quite a few people do is hands out, almost getting stretching outside, and there's no more to really stretch or finish the stroke. So key thing, hand entry in, glide through, finish. So we want to make sure that we're entering it inside and then stretch while the other hand pushes through, and make sure that you really finish your stroke and not lift your hand halfway through the stroke. So one of the cues is just make sure that you have your thumb pretty much graze past your thigh and finish the stroke strong while this is gliding through before the next one starts. So again, quick recap. 1. Head position while you're breathing out. Don't lift your head too much, just to the side enough so that your feet don't sink. Each time you lift your head, your feet will sink. Second one, kick. Not too much bend in the knees. Imagine this is our legs, so just keep it light, relax at the ankles. Too much stiff also causes a bit of cramps in the leg, cramps in the calf muscles, so just make sure you're nice and relaxed at the ankles and kicking from the hips. That's 2. The third one, obviously the hand entry, going through, hands in, push through. Avoid just stretching outside the water too much. High elbows, enter in, glide through while the other one's pushing through. So keep going through. So hopefully you find these useful. We'll come back with some more tips in the next ones.